Hello and welcome to Monday Mail-In Magazines. We got some mail calls, stash ads, shop editions, and of course our vintage magazine. So let's get into her. First up, kind of our bench ad or tools. K&S Precision Metals. They call this their tubing benders. Essentially just kind of a wound spring that you supposedly put your tubing inside of when you go to bend to keep it from kinking and get a nice radius. Obviously haven't used these. If you guys have used them, good or bad, please let me know. Just having to see them shared on Facebook somewhere, so I ordered them up through Amazon. I think they're like $8 to the door, so not a bad thing to try for a few bucks. Again, if you guys have used it, please let me know. If not, maybe I'll have to scrounge up some tubing and do a little test and show them off. There it is. There's a part number if you guys are looking for that. We go from 1/16 to 3/16, and again, it's supposed to be inserted inside when you go to bend, so we'll see how that works. Next up is Model Cars Magazine. Happy to finally see an issue after starting my subscription back at the beginning of May when the USAC cars were showing up in the magazines. I was supposed to start with that issue, is what the website said, but here we are. 2 issues later, I'm finally receiving it. It's been like 11-12 weeks now, but again, we've got one. I won't be showing this on my channel. Tim over at Throttle Power shows off these magazines, so we can leave it to him. Go check out his channel if you'd like to see those. We will stick to the vintage stuff. Speaking of vintage stuff, I got a package in from a redneck from Arkansas. We've seen some of the things earlier this week with the bench update, and that was for the Carson tops for my 50 Ford, as well as some of the other tops. Got the soft top and the hard top and a few other parts. Looks like we've got a 59 Chevy roof in there, a couple other bumpers, some other parts. There we've got our 58 grill for the car in the background. But again, happy to see this Carson top. It's absolutely the look to go for, I think. But again, on with the other additions that he sent that I wasn't expecting. I guess I knew this one was coming. This is, I do believe, that Johan Plymouth Fury 4-door car. It doesn't look too bad on this side. The hood is a little kind of smiley looking. The roof is a little flattened in and broken, but we will see what we can do. Looks like most, if not all, of the parts are there. We will see what we can do with this guy. Again, there's that Fury police front end. And then a couple others that were surprises for me is a 62 Impala. I love my big full-size cars. Nice to see the nice dated bumpers come with it. And we got the boot and the up top for this guy. We got a decent windshield, nice hood. Looks like it had a lot of accessories glued on it at one point, but we will work with it and see what we can do with this guy. Otherwise, it's pretty nice. Cool to see this old plastic. There is the underside. Again, awesome to get the boot and up top all together. And we do have the bumpers. And next up is another big old Chevy. That's the 58 Impala. One of the most beautiful cars ever. This one's, again, had some stuff glued to it. It had some sanding work done to it. So we get to kind of play with another one, see what we can do with it. Maybe turn it into a cool custom. But otherwise, the glass looks like it's in nice shape. Interior, again, we've got our bumpers. So super happy to see this come in. Again, some surprises from Shawn. I'm very thankful for it, Shawn. And time for the meat and potatoes of these episodes, and that is our vintage magazines. But before we get into this one this week, I do want to ask you guys, should I continue on with the series, even though I do not have any more just pure scale automotive magazines? I do have several more vintage one-to-one magazines. Some of them do feature scale automotive stuff. A lot of the Rod and Customs do. But again, let me know if I should continue on, or if maybe we should look for a new series on the channel. Please let me know. I'm more than willing to share. I love these old magazines. especially the customs. We are entering into the customs group build, and a good majority of my magazines are custom based. So again, just let me know. I'm open either way. We can look for a new series to start, or just continue on with more magazines just like this one. So let's get into this guy. Custom Cars, January of 1959. 10 best customs, 20 pages top selections from east to west. Some beautiful looking cars on the cover. We will see those later on. Again, starting the customs group build with Hey Auto. Just fun to flip through these for some eye candy. On our cover card, we've got a beautiful looking 36 Ford. That is a great angle and shot of that car. Little chop top. Kind of see the scoop peeking over. Great looking white walls. We've got shopper showcase, some Vibra flash, gold tools, glass tape, Douglas exhaust, a little more shopper showcase, leather life, let it gun, and into our featured cars, the 10 best. This one is owner built car. Builders are Car Ortega Barris. This is a 55 Chevrolet, if you couldn't tell. There is not much of that 55 left peeking out under that skin. Great looking car. Again, on the cover, that bright red and white combo. Give you a little taste of the colors. And some nice little scallop work just to accent that big broad trim down the sides. Great looking multi-piece top on there too. Very cool looking car. Next one up, Ray Kress Riley Customs 56 Mercury. Good looking car. Love the way that trim tucks into the scoop. And we got the nice pipes, skirts, and of course our Packard taillights are a nice touch, along with the wheels and tires. And our cover car, there's our colors. Kind of a two-tone green maybe, or green and gold. Give you a little taste of what that looks like in color. Next up, we got a 51 Ford from Sam Ladd, built by Campbell & Sons. Nice little shoebox, and that's what I am building for my customs group build, is a shoebox. I dig that grill work and split bumpers, the big disc and white walls, special trim work, and of course those taillights that I kind of want to replicate in some way or another to go with the canted front ends. Just a great look. Hopefully I can source some. Still on the hunt for some 58 Edsel taillights or anything else that has that real narrow look. Shoot me an email. I've had a few guys reach out, but nothing confirmed yet. Here we got one from Joe Bailey & Customs 56 Chevrolet. That is a pretty radical looking custom. Not so sure about that whole floating bumper. Kind of dig the canted headlights with that hood. Got a little nostril sticking out. That trim work is sweet. It's kind of just that front trim flipped over. Nice little spear down the side. Back end looking good with those rear taillights. Again, the 56 Packards. Great looking custom touch. Just kind of rolls off the back end. Next up, we have a 57 Ford Ranchero. Owner is Dick, built by Ward Body Shop. Kind of makes you think of the Revell 57 Ranchero with that radical chop top. Here you can do your version. Nice smoothies, wide whites. Check out that exhaust. Shoots down the side and then up and over the wheel. Pretty wild. What color is this guy? We got a bright green and gold paint combo. Pretty radical looking combo. Again, it's hard to tell from the pictures. I would have never guessed that one. We got a candy green lime scalloped. Charles Topfer's Stallmaker Body Shop 57 Chevy. A little more basic, just some, looks like the hood's been smoothed out, worked into a smoothed out grill, kind of a little slit opening, and some custom trim into bubble skirts on the back. I do kind of like that look here from the back. And then those great 55 Chrysler taillights. Nice simple looking custom. Here we got one that'll get your attention, and that is a 51 Ford Ron Courtney owner. Nice another shoebox Ford section. I do like the kind of section down body with the full roof. I really like that look, and I do plan on doing some in the future. I don't know if I will do some with those radical wings, although it could be a fun build. Good looking car. Here we are in that cherry red on the back. Again, could make for a fun little build. There's some of the features if you guys want to read those. Pretty radical, pretty noticeable. It's on the cover of a few other magazines I do have. Here we got one, Joe Castro, Billion Customs, 55 Ford T-Bird. It's kind of got a aggressive, cool look. Very cool. Oh, there we go. Cherry red. Looks like gold pinstriping. I would have guessed that was like a dark blue or something like that from the colors, or even black. But great to see those colors. Again, it says candy apple with gold scallops. I actually believe, what is it, Yoshihiro from Japan. He's a fantastic model builder. Builds a lot of these cool radical customs. I think he's actually working on this car as we speak. I just noticed that with that kind of that split nose. I noticed that on one of his posts recently. I will pop it up here. For anybody that's on Facebook, go check him out. He's also on Instagram. I'll try to remember to leave a link for him. Check out his sweet and awesome builds. He really does some really nice replicas of these customs. James Hetty Bartoni Customs 50 Ford convertible. Again, we are building a 50 Ford convertible. There's another look at one. Pretty cool look. I like the unique side trim there. The back end, what color we got? Oh, we got silver and like a sapphire. It's a pretty color combo there. Do like those kind of thin, just subtle scallops. Add a little something, especially back here. I like this little feature. Just adds a little kind of punch to it. Very cool look. There's your features if you guys want to read. Here we got a familiar one from Barris Customs 55 Ford truck. Ted Long, very distinct paint job. I do have the feature where they're doing like some of the grill work and the double headlights in one of my other magazines, but again, pretty recognizable truck with the paint job. Maybe not such a big fan of it, but it is a sweet looking pickup overall. Nice lines, nice additions. Again, there's some of your features. I don't think that one was on the cover, was it? Nope. Here we got a normal article, just a hobby, but a very good one. Is owner builder Fred Welsh's answer to cold Canadian nights. Looks like we got a late 30s, early 40s, like a 3940 Ford. Good looking car. A little more basic than what we've been looking at here. A little small block Chevy under the hood. Just a good looking sedan. Nice basic interior. Of course, we got our upholstered trunk. Good looking car. Vertical bar grill opening for 51, 52 Chevys. I do love that kind of Buick waterfall grill. Makes a lot of cars look good. And this nice how-to. Here we got Pharaoh's Pacer. That is a good looking car. It's a 52 Ford convertible. That's got a good look to it, that's for sure. Definitely Definitely a looker. Nice with some more shots. It's just a perfect look for a big old sled. Some nice subtle paint touches. Nice interior, flathead, dual carb under the hood. Again, just a great look. I'm impressed. A little styling studio and some sketch work. A little taste. Cool drawings and ideas. Classy, classic. Torch and Imagination Keynotes Belwolf's Black and Gold Merc. I didn't notice it by this color, but I do recognize it by that. That is a Gene Winfield car, or at least paint job. That is a cool looking car. I do like those paint touches on this one as well. I'm a paint body guy, so one thing I definitely notice first, nice clean grill opening. Another great looking car. Flare your fenders. One-to-one how-to. Step-by-step. Restyled with respect. Numerous body shops executed custom work on R.L. Smith's Clean 50 Ford. 53 Buick Spear trim is mounted alongside with a universal chrome piece on side. Olds Fiesta caps have chrome bullet. That Buick trim does look good on a lot of cars. No complaints with that guy. Nice upholstered trunk. Another shot. I do like that. Kind of a subtle little touch with that universal spear there. Classic open mouth front end. What's new in outside exhaust? Latest styling theme for the popular outside stacks can be seen in this lead photo, whereby the front section of the exhaust neatly fared. Definitely want to do something like that. You do get some pieces with the AMT kit to kind of tuck that front exhaust, and I do plan on using that on my build. I do like that. It's a cool look. Either that or coming up out of the higher up on the fender, but I think I'll just use those pieces the kit gives you. Just blend them in for a nice look. Here we got some trail pipes kind of out on the outside of the wheel. Definitely different. Nice full lengther there. That one's kind of stepped. That's cool. That's what I was kind of looking at. Kind of dropping down and then run down the side. Got a kind of a double stack exhaust. That's a cool look. Got a little mail call. Take a peek at some like reader's rides. Nice look. It's a good looking front end on that one. Getting to the end. Give it a little peek here as we go. Again, let me know if you want me to continue the series with these kind of one-to-one books, or if we should look for doing something else on the channel. I am open to either or. And a finisher off. There is the back end of that 36 Ford we've seen on the opening cover. A little Continental kit. Again, let me know on magazines. Thank you, Shawn, and we'll see you next time.